hear myself because I was muted. Okay, so I believe it's raining. Let's just check. In my truck, I got a nice big trailer. I've got a 6x4 700 horsepower and with a decent transmission, I forget what it is, 700 liter tank, and I've got the longer one of a 4-axle trailer. So means I can take heavy loads, which I will. Start it up. Can't really hear the engine sound, so let's take the rain. World sounds. Is that the world sounds? Let's take this right down. Nope. So probably ambient sound. Let's see what ambient sound is now. Nope. Absolutely the same. Game sounds? Maybe that's that. Hey, Cyclone. Yeah, I've been, doing stuff. Going to physio, got myself a rowing machine. I upgraded to the heavier, the newer version of the JazzyCat's trailer. And I noticed there is now a new version of, there's a 1.42 beta. I'm just trying to see where the hell to... Oh no, I don't want that one down. I'm not sure which one of these is the rain, but we'll put the truck engine up a bit. So, yeah, there's a 1.42 beta that basically just adjusts the convoy mode. So that you can now have... Sorry. Out of focus here. Whoa! I did not focus, did I? It's a good start for the day. So that you can now have mods in convoys. Okay, anybody coming? I guess I can just get in the cab and look. Although it's hard to see in this game. Nice long trailer, eh? It's an extendable trailer, and it has been extended. So where am I going? I'm going up here. No, I'm going through here, past this guy, and then I'm turning here. Who's the lady in there? Oh, that's Mel. Mel has been traveling with me. Mel is traveling with me. That is Mel's family right there. Little boy, little girl. And Mel and Scott. What were the name of the kids? I forget what I named the kids. Mel and Scott lived next to me. Got to know them. Nice people. And I was off and off on trips and stuff. And got along well. And Mel just had issues. She'd been home looking after the kids. She used to work for her She used to work with her husband in a real estate. No, I think it was an advertising company, and she wanted to get back to work after being on maternity leave, and she went back to her husband's company, and she just had shit jobs, and she wanted to really do some advertising work, some real work. And so they agreed to a trial separation. No, so she's not single. Hi, Chris. No, she's not single, and it's a platonic relationship here. She travels with me. She's been traveling the world with me. And she started her own advertising business. Works remotely. And she kind of likes it. So this is a self-steering trailer. You'll look at the back end of the trailer. You'll notice that when I go around this corner, back end goes whee. Well, of course she's a real life person. She's a real life person. She's just been stuffed and stuck in my chair. What do you mean? Sorry, is there a Mel in real life? Maybe. But then you would be asking, is Ravens the truck driver in Europe a real person? Think I need to turn around? Why do I need to turn around? So this is 51 feet of concrete beams. It was the other way for loading, but if you say that you want to skip and just have it load for you, this is always the way it works in this game. If you say you want to skip and have it load it for you, then it does. It just spins around and does it for you, which is nice. Okay, so, but you notice that it's not that easy to get out of here, is it? Thank God for a self-steering trailer, eh? Good. Well, let me know how it goes for you. A lot of people do that. I've done the challenge. Maybe after you've driven in this game for years and years, you would stop taking the challenge. And yeah, we pretty well get that corner. That's nice. Hey, Al, how are you doing, my friend? Oops, we did not do that. I wanted to do, that. Congratulations, you're, yeah, well, I mean, considering that I now when I do a profile, I use a sheet file. I don't grind anymore. I've done so many profiles for so many different maps in this game that I just can't be bothered doing the grind anymore. So, what do I have in this? I have, yeah, everything's loaded up, and what do I have for progress? Yes, I have 294,000 points. And I've got almost $4 million. And we are going, let me see where we're going on the map. I'll show you where we're going here. Up here, I suppose we could do small roads, but it's gonna be a good trip anyways. What is it? It's going to be almost 1,000 kilometers, 14 hours. So if I go to options and I say, I'm going to do small roads. We are now 1.5 times and almost twice the kilometers. So we are going, oh, we're going the wrong way for starters. Okay, well, yeah, we'll do small roads. No, I'm going the wrong way for some reason. Oh, I see what I was supposed to do. Building that empire, yeah, did that. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. Bought a bunch of garages at one point. Had a lot of employees at one point. I don't know. And now I just drive. Now I explore maps. Have you seen the news that there is a... Geez, these people wait so long to turn. Have you seen the news that there is going to be... There's a mod now. There's an update. Ooh, let's go like that. 1.42 beta has come out. Sorry, I can't drive and talk at the same time, obviously. 1.42 beta has come out. And it's a change to convoys so that you can have mods in convoys. So basically, everybody just needs the same mods. Now, if you download them from the workshop, there's a good chance that they're going to be the right version and date and everything. If you download them from third-party sites, then you have to coordinate between you and your buddies. But that'll be interesting. Although there's not a lot of mods. The only mods that I have I've got the little tiny mirrors in the top, the smaller mirrors, and I've got the JazzyCat oversized cargo, base and English files, then traffic. So that's really all I have. Oh, sorry, I just said what I have. Yeah. Hi, Dan. Hi, Dian. Yeah, I see Iberia's getting 2 new roads. Well, mods, yeah, I'm on YouTube now too. Mods are, mods will limit, they will limit who can join convoys, but it depends on you and your fans. I mean, if you're driving with friends, then you coordinate between your friends what mods you have or not. You sort of agree, like we do with Farm Sim. We've got a shared farm. We've agreed on what mods we want there, and so. But yes, if you're going to just go up there and say, "Hey, I want to join a convoy," that's true. It's going to be harder to find a convoy. You'll go up. Yeah, I'm streaming. Sorry, Cyclone. I'm streaming on YouTube and Facebook and Steam, I think, now. And I've got the chats coordinated. But yeah, it's going to be a problem, I guess, if be harder to find a convoy. You'll look around, you finally find a convoy that just needs one mod, so you'll have to message or say, or you'll download the mod and then join the convoy, and then never use that mod again. So you'll end up with a lot of mods you don't need, I guess. And then if you create a convoy, then the people are going to say, "Oh shit, you got like 50 mods here." No. Ooh, this 51 tons seems like a lot of weight for this truck. I think I'm on Steam. I don't know. Restream.io keeps giving me errors when I try to update. So I don't know whether the API was changed, but you have the Paris enhancement. Yes, that's true. I mean, there's even you could probably convoy with pro mods. I don't think pro mods works with it right now, but I think just because some programs they check to see what mod you're running, or vice versa. SCS checks to see if there's hard coded into the mod often a version number. So you're running 1.42 and it opens up the mod and the mod says, oh, I'm only good for 1.41. So the pro mods people need to update that one that one word in the file, I think, to make it compatible. So oops, the enhancement actually continues. I mean, it sounds fun, the Paris enhancement. It also is, I believe it stopped raining. Mel, you should have told me to turn the wipers off. So I think like my stuff on the dash there. I got a sandwich, I got a chocolate bar, I got a notebook for Mel. She's got some change up there. What's at her feet? Oh, I don't think I can put anything at her feet in this game. Sometimes there's a toolbox next to her. There's a blanket back there. This is a 2-buck truck, I think, is it? I should. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Mother. Yes, I should. Yeah, there's an upper bunk. It's pretty small, though. That'd be cool. Yeah, to change it to different sandwiches. I do spoil her, yes. Well, she's nice. She's a nice woman. She's trying to figure out what she wants to do with life. I think she wants to work in advertising and make big bucks, and she's good at it. There also isn't the option to put on COVID masks in the game. I'm not sure why they haven't done that. Maybe just because we want to stay away from COVID worries. But yeah, it'd be nice if neat if the characters had masks on. Everybody in the street had masks on. So yeah, folks, I've got myself a rowing machine. My ankle was sore from the way I was sitting, like mid-August, and then I started walking a little while after, thinking I could walk it out. I wasn't walking it out, so I started going to physio. One place I did a shitty assessment and was keen on hooking up equipment to me right away, and I just didn't really like their pushy attitude, so I went back to the physio place I'd gone to before. Really important to have a good place. These people tested and fixed out the flexibility and everything. They did a really good job. So I'm getting my ankle going, and then I got a rowing machine, and then I had bad hip flexors from the rowing machine. But they fixed that. So now I'm rowing so that I can walk more in my Conquer Challenge. What the hell is the... There we go. Conquer Challenge is a route where you map your... just ask her, yeah. Conquer Challenge is an app where you map your actual walking or, I don't know, lawn mowing, housework, whatever activity, there's a chart. You map it in kilometers against an actual route in Google Maps, and you use Street View every night to see where you've been. So I've walked from Marathon to Athens and got a nice big heavy clunky ornate medal, and then I walked from Amsterdam to The Hague and saw all sorts of flowers, and now I'm walking up from Saint-Tropez up the French Riviera, the Côte d'Azur. So rowing also counts. So yeah, I was afraid that was going to happen. Things just didn't seem. Yeah. If you can't get at sometimes they just tell you to use. Sometimes they tell you to use differential lock. That was interesting. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to check what my trailer stability and everything is set to, because it certainly was a more abrupt corner than I thought. But oops, yep, again Oh, I can just ask her. Well, no, I mean, we've chatted, but I'm just letting her work out on her own what she wants to do. What happened is I came into a corner a little hot. And now what's happened? Oh, that's interesting. And the game is frozen. Okay. We have to go to plan B, which is stop the game and restart it. Sorry, folks. It's unusual that the turning upside down would kill the game, but sometimes if I hit the keys and mouse and everything too fast, I overload something in the game and it gets confused. Okay, so so why is my screen blank? There it is. Okay, let's continue the game here. It'll go back to my last autosave anyways, which is what I wanted to do. Hopefully. Let's see, this is a 51-ton load. It's pretty bloody heavy. I should check the options. I'd better check my brakes. See where my brakes are set to. And check my trailer stability, or trailer stability. I think I need more wine. Concrete beams. Okay, so I'm there again, am I? Okay. So let's look at the options here and just see what we've got set up. Game preferences. We've got let's cut these back a bit because they get boring. Braking. Oh, okay. You know, trailer stability. We can crank it up a bit. Truck, but I mean, it's heavy. So here we are at the thing again. Our Scania. Checking our documents. We'll try it again here, Jan. Everything's in order. Bulgaria. Ooh, full brakes, full brakes, full brakes, full brakes. That was full brakes. That's right. We don't have a lot of braking here. Because we have 51 tons, so... One hell of a cargo. But I figure that's good wheels too, eh? Well, actually it's 4 in the back and 3 in the front. It's supposed to be a balance of wheels in a truck. It's sort of the guideline. Just to balance the trailer. Although maybe we would just, yeah. Not sure what you could do. You can move the load back a bit, I guess, to get more weight on the back wheels. If it's an unbalanced load, like an excavator or something, you can play with the center of gravity, but in this case, there's not much you can do. Okay. That's what happened here before. It's suddenly, oh, you see what happens to this curve? It's one of those things where the radius decreases as you get into the, oh, that's a dirty one. Nasty, nasty. That's what happened to me. You're going downhill a bit and the radius just cuts in on itself like a spiral. It's like, yeah, you bugger. Okay, so we're running... do I have a trailer brake setting? Maybe not. If I stay outside like this, back of the trailer is fine. Not sure why they don't use these in ATS, these self-steering trailers. Maybe it's just a European thing because there's a lot more corners on European roads. I should ask a real trucker. There's that Polish woman that I don't know whether she might answer her. The comments, she gets a lot of comments, so I won't comment on the one where she was at the beach showing off her new bikini, because there was a lot of comments. Not a lot of them talking about trucks. Okay, so there we go. How are we for gas? Good. And time? Oh, even time we're good. Not even 8 o'clock. Why is it so bright? That's weird. Where are we going? Where are we going and why? We're doing small roads, I guess. So we're doing all these little loop. Here we go now. Loop, we go over here. I guess. Well, that'll be small roads. Oh, that'll definitely be small roads. Yeah. So we get there eventually. Not sure how the game guesses that. So today was national. Today was a holiday here. Today was the. Wait a minute. 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 No, that's silly. We're not doing that. The game never liked a detour. It didn't like. Never hit a detour. So today is the National Day for Truth and Reconciliation in Canada. Big scandals with residential schools decades ago, where we basically tried to beat the Indian. Their phrase was, I think, beat the Indian out of the Indian. They thought the best thing to do would be to assimilate into the culture. So they scooped up all these First Nations children, put them in residential schools, and made them cut their hair, wear uniforms, not allowed to talk their native languages, and starved and beaten, and a lot of them died and were buried in unmarked graves behind the schools, and now they found them, so it's like, whoa. So, and that was the government back then and the church back then, so we're working at it still. So we've done reparations, government, not so much the church. We've done apologies, sort of set programs in place, but it's a holiday which is going to be basically one day a year when people say, oh yeah, that's terrible, and the rest of the year be like, yeah, oh well. Sorry, sound a little bitter there. Try not to be bitter. It's a nice day here in Ottawa. Coolish. I was talking to my sister today about she's getting an upgrade to her fridge and stove. I've not even been here a year, and I moved in and the fridge and stove was clean and white. She said, is it an old fridge? And I said, maybe, I don't know. She said, look inside the door, open the door and look inside on the left, you'll see a label on the wall. And sure enough, there's a label, and it says my fridge was built in August of 2008. So I'm going to, gnarly. So I'm going to do a note to the building people saying how much, sucking up, how much I love the building, the beautiful job they do in it, so clean and lovely and stuff like this, so glad I moved here, blah, blah, blah. But the one surprise was my electricity bills, because it is heated by electric baseboards. So I'm trying to manage that expense as well as I can, and I noticed my fridge is 2008. So I really would appreciate an upgrade to a more energy efficient one. If you can do that, or put me on a list. So, because I pay the hydro. So. Now my sister got an upgrade to hers on that basis, but her building pays the hydro. So. So what do we got to get there? We got 24 hours to get there. And when are we supposed to be there? Supposed to be there Wednesday. And oh yeah, because we're going 50% farther. We're not going to make it by Wednesday anyways. So pausing overnight, not going to be the end of the world. We're not going to hot bunk this. Like in ships in the war. One sailor gets out of the bunk and his buddy hops into it. No. They do that in Canada, more in the US, I guess. Hot bunking in trucks, they get 3 drivers. They get 3 drivers and they just run the truck 24 hours a day. It's just that Kai cyclone. I'm going to change the time. Yes, YouTube viewers see your comments. This thing does my, the Restream bot takes my comments from, this is why I don't think I'm on Steam, or maybe they're just nobody watching. So that takes my comments from Facebook, might be read only. So it puts my comments on Facebook and onto Facebook and YouTube and Twitch. But I don't see them coming back from Facebook. You know, one of these Facebook API things, because, you know, when in doubt, let's try to keep people from doing anything that we don't like. You know, anything in the world other than where we are. So 5 a.m. There we go, 5 a.m. Let's do 5:30. There, that's better. Oh, we got a nice line of cars behind me. Stroberator. Why am I time traveling? I'm time traveling because I didn't want to drive at night. So we'll just simulate the fact that I pulled over to sleep overnight. Ran out of time, so pulled over to sleep. The difference is I slept in the middle of the road, but I usually try to do it pulling off at a rest stop or something. You just find a rest stop, solves that problem. It does not solve that problem, in fact. You are wrong, sir. First of all, I was too far from a rest stop. Oh no, there was one up here. I'm not always close to a rest stop. And second of all, I sometimes need longer to go from 8 at night to 6 in the morning is 10 hours, and I think you only get 9 hours at the rest stop, so it doesn't solve that either. So but you are not alone in being somebody who just finds a rest stop. That's not a I don't think you could publish that and get good money for it as a tip. Bump. So, you would, you know, there's lots of things that people would do in this game. That's nice, but immaterial. I'm in this game to enjoy the scenery. And it's pretty hard to enjoy the scenery at night, so. Oh, let's go here. This one looks bigger. I just realized this one is bigger. That one was okay, but it was like this, I think, is the oversized one. And are we there? We're there. ticketed for headlights at 11:54 a.m. Ah. Don't know. Don't know. I've turned off fines, so I wouldn't know whether there's if that's a feature or a bug. Where are you going? Are you going right or left? Ah, you're going right. Good lad. Thank you. Yeah, you used to get fines and kicked. You used to get kicked in Truckers MP. So there's a, for all newcomers or whatever, there is a new version, a beta version of 1.42 beta has come out. And it adds mods to Convoy. So basically, it looks in my mod folder and lists all the mods I have, and then when somebody wants to join, it looks what they've got, and either it's okay or nope, can't join, don't have the right mods. And then you can download them in-game from the workshop, I think, and then you will have the right mods. Oh yeah, that's annoying. People, because sometimes the AI is most realistic. Is way too realistic, and it just whomps into you. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm just dragging that ass up there. Looking at the trailer. You let me out? Now you are. One bad lane, she drove you right into the center rail. Oh. Oh, yeah. Whoa, 16,000 euros. Oh, that's right, there's no insurance on the ETS, is there? Oh, I can hear a train there. So was this in Truckers MP then? I assume, if you're showing the guy. This is Truckers MP, because if it was in the new convoy mode, then the guy would be somebody that you drive with. Somebody you knew. Oh, normal AI. Oh, sorry, I was misinterpreting it, that you took the picture so you show it to the guy. And I was thinking, oh, okay. You're just showing that somebody did that. He drove like Truckers MP. Yeah. I don't think I'll ever go back to Truckers MP. I guess people will, but now that they've added mods, there's no point in... You've got mods and traffic, which is better than Truckers MP. Truckers MP doesn't have mods. Unless you hacked it. And it didn't have traffic. Truckers MP had... The traffic was your friends, but no AI traffic, so this is so much better. I'm glad they've done this. In other news, I have a new wheel. I have a new G29 wheel and pedals. Yet to be installed. Came in a few days ago. Well, now you can put mods in this, in 1.42 beta. You can also have mods in convoy mode here, so... But yeah, folks, I've got a brand new G29 wheel. Logitech gave up trying to figure out why force feedback would not work. With G-Hub, it would only work with the old Logitech software, so they decided to send me a new wheel. They asked me to keep the old one, just in case they wanted it back to check it out, but I will for a few weeks, and then I think Convoy suggests you travel together. Yes, and that's the point. I mean, you can only see where you are right now. There's no point in having, that's what a convoy is. You travel together. So there's no point, you know, I wouldn't want to be in a convoy with somebody and be on the other side of Europe. And it's not a convoy anymore. You probably can. I don't think there's a limit to how far you can go. You can only have 8 people. It depends how many people you want in a convoy. I think you could join and take jobs in different places and crossings by each other. I guess. Yeah. Okay. It's multiplayer like that, but I think they figured most people, the majority of people wanted to be in a convoy together, so. And I think 8 is, you can only have 8 people. I mean, how many have you found the restriction of 8 people to be a problem for your convoys? The most I've done is 3. So have you found 8 as a problem? Okay, so it's not really a problem. You're just whining about it, right? It only does 8 people. Yeah. I don't know whether that's been an issue with people. And they may go to... I'm not sure what their next increment be. Jay Wiz, thank you very much for the follow. I'm not sure what they're going to go to after 8. You know, maybe they might go up to 10. You're training to be a truck driver in Canada or the US? You already added France? Why is that bad? You want to map out the entire map to 100% for achievement, then install everything. Okay. UK? Oh, yes. Huge shortage of truck drivers in the UK, all over the news. Who knew? Sorry, let me just say, Brexit came in, and now the European truck drivers couldn't just wander into Europe and back out again to take jobs, so there's a shortage of lorry drivers. And there's lots of shortages of lineups and shortages of stuff. Oh, that button. Oh yeah, we're good. So yeah, there's I'm not sure whether I'm not sure whether they are going to raise. Have they raised salaries? Jay Wiz, have you heard whether? I mean, given that there's a shortage of lorry drivers, I know that they put in place a temporary permit. Temporary permits valid until Christmas for European drivers to come, and then once Christmas is over, they're going to close all those permits and say, okay, piss off. Good that they're putting wages up, and hopefully they keep them up. I mean, that's what happened here. I mean, there we go. That's what happened here in, I'm not sure it's happened in trucking, but it happened in the service industry. Now, a lot of them, I know I follow a driver in Iwona, something Polish, who has driven for a number of years in Europe and Poland and Eastern Europe, all over Europe, and not Britain, I don't think, and in Canada for a while, up in the ice fields and the oil fields. And she has now gone into her own business. So she has a rigid truck. So I think it seems a big thing over there is you have a rigid truck and then a pup trailer. So that lets you if it's hard to get into a job, she's bought a brand new Volvo and a trailer too, and it's really nice. Black, it's got her picture on the back, says Imagination, that's the name of her company. It's really cool. Any videos against disinformation? Oh yeah, I saw that. You know, this is too late. I mean, they should have done that a year ago. Oops, so I guess I'll just coast through here then, since I did not stop. I agree that they should do that, but I mean, it's like I say, they should have done that ages ago. Arctics are huge? Arctics? What do you mean Arctics? Well, Russia's pissed? Yeah, of course, yeah. Reveals their hand like, well, everybody knew it. Everybody's like, oh. Sort of a well, duh moment. Oh, I'm running out of fuel. What are Arctics? Oh, articulations. Articulations. I think Arctic. Are you driving a mod in the north in the snow? Yes. Articulated classic. Sorry, I just figured out what an Arctic was. We're going to ban YouTube in Russia. Yeah, go for it. Oh, look, gas station. Shit. Maybe I'll make it there. I really should have gassed up. Somebody should have told me I was almost out of gas. Can I go back? What's the road look like? No, I don't really see any place to turn around. Oh, I can turn my high beams off. I can turn my headlights off. I got enough for 300 kilometers, so we'll see if I can get her. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Kathleen and Reed. Reed and Kathleen, this couple out in Washington State, used to watch often. And it often would be Kathleen, you run out of gas. Oh, thank you. So much that when she wasn't on the stream, it was like, oh, I missed you yesterday, I ran out of gas twice. I have fuel consumption on. And I also have multiple, you know, when you can click on those little things for, in your skills, you can click on fuel efficiency. I got a whole pile of those. I got all of those on. So I'm not sure whether they balance, whether they work. Maybe they don't. America won the Ryder Cup. And you got me there, because I don't know what the Ryder Cup is. Sorry. Oop. I'm guessing it's not a horse thing. Oops. That was interesting. Oh, okay. Well, I seem to have taken the sign down and nobody cared. we're good. Yes, it is crazy busy, and I haven't changed the. I don't think I've changed the traffic. Nice turn. Yeah, yeah. It's like the signs. So they take the signs down in Europe. A lot of places, the signs just pop out because when they're doing heavy loads through a town in the middle of the night, somebody goes through and pops all the signs so they can take the roundabouts the wrong way and stuff like this. I want to see what my traffic is. G_traffic. Oh, it's set to the default. Okay, so I was worried, just thinking. I was just thinking maybe I messed up. What kind of mileage do I get on this thing? Kilometerage. 51 liters per 100 now. Average is 140. Oh no, that's the average. Right now it's 100 and 100. Oh, because I got this weight. My average is 50, but this weight I'm 100 liters per 100. 100 liters per 100 kilometers. Well, we can just figure out right now. That's why I've only got. It thinks I've got. Oh, it's all right. Obviously, I can't squint at the dash and drive at the same time. If I call for gas, I'll have to say, oh, and could you bring some duct tape too? Just, I need to patch things up here. Oh, okay. 185 kilometers still. We're good. This addition that they've done, the additions that they did in the east, just by the very nature of the roads in the Romania and Slovakia and stuff like this, they have a lot of smaller highways and they have a lot of hills. So for me, it's a lot more interesting driving. So Canada is better than America. Whoops, except for the C10. Well, yeah, but that's not Canada. That's not Canada. As many other politicians talk about Quebec and Canada, because they call Quebec. They insist somehow Quebec was given status as a nation, and they're called as a nation, but they've got none of the consequences. Oh, which is C10 then? I thought C10 was the Quebec rule for hijab and stuff like this. No. Regulate the internet in Canada to make Netflix and even Google pay the government for promoting Canadian content. But the thing is, they're not promoting Canadian content. Slow down, buddy. Slow down. And I don't think they're not really going out of their way. They do promote Canadian content, but they promote an awful lot of U.S. and international content. Speaking of international, actually, I just started a new Netflix show, which is French, not promoting Canadian, from France, called Black Spot, which is kind of a noir sort of. It's French with English subtitles, and one of these things with, slightly troubled detective and weird murders and strangeness. Often it's a woman in this, so I like those kind of shows. Black Spot, so I just started Black Spot. What's happening here? Oh, somebody rear-ended a truck. The truck looks like it may have the paint scraped off. Bit of paint damage to the back bumper on the truck. New Star Wars Vision series? Nope. Nope. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm almost out of gas. I'm almost out of gas. I've got I got enough for 60 kilometers. Okay, so here's where we are on the map. Okay, so I have to get to here. I might get to there. That might be 60 kilometers away. Oh, we got to go through a couple of these things. Stop, accelerate, burn up gas. Stop, accelerate, burn up gas. And then, oh look, then there's 2 gas stations. Oh, and this one's going to be one of those where you just pull in, don't even have to go off the road. Much, you know. I like in, if any of you have driven in Russian open spaces map, often the gas stop is somebody's truck with a big tank on the back, parked by the side of the road. You know, Vasily is there. You just park by the side of the road, smoking a cigarette next to the gas truck, and you pull over, well, diesel truck. You pull over, fill up. Star Wars Visions. And it made by, oh. Yeah, in America you go to the gas station. In Mother Russia, gas station is there for you, wherever you want it. We need a gas station here? We'll have one tomorrow. There we go. Now we have a gas station. Whoops. Sort of cut somebody off. But not really. But I sort of did. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah. 15K? Do you think I've got 3 liters left? What's going to happen actually is with this kind of weight, I've got a hell of a lot of... Oh, this is nice. Look at that. And there we are, out of gas. I was going to say, I've got enough momentum that I can coast a long way. But I don't really want to coast a long way because it just gets boring. So we're going to do this. Can you get me 50 liters? Cost, take 30 minutes. Sure, I'll do that. I know. It's will the in the Outback, would the Australia map work in the Australia map? Would, I think the only thing, the only issue. The only thing about maps working in 1.42 is the map has to, they have to make sure that the map doesn't have it hard coded in the map, that it only works with 1.41. Yeah, we're looking at that. But yeah, I mean, theoretically it would work. If he can change, if it's just a question of changing a little indicator to say, yep, I work with 1.42, well, then that's easy and it'll work. Pro mods, same issue with pro mods. I think that's all they have to do with pro mods to make it work. If that's the only change they've done. But yeah, mods are going to be, I don't know. People were begging for mods, and now people are going to be complaining about mods. Yeah, I know. I know. You'd think they could have just gone straight through, eh? Yeah, let's look at the road here. Yeah, I mean, you think you could have just turned. Oh, you can't turn because there's a storage shed there. But I think I think because they wanted to put this toll thing, and they didn't have room. Whoever built to put room for the toll thing. Oh, I know. People have been begging for mods. People have been begging for mods. But now the way it works is, I can put whatever mods I want in my game, including third-party mods. And then when you want to join my convoy, it's going to look at the list of mods I have and sort of give you, so, okay, here's the 300 mods that you have to have. I think the limit is 70. Here's the mods that you have to have. And then you'll have to download them before you join from the workshop or third party, and I think you can still stay in game. And then you can join me. And then tomorrow I go out and somebody else has to join, or you go to join somebody else and you start a, you know, I don't know. I know it could have gone to the right there, but then they couldn't have put Cyclone, then they couldn't have put that little shed in there to check the papers, whatever they did. Oops, let's do this thing. Just because I want to. Oh, the trailer. What did we do? Oh, maybe we hit the guy behind us. Oops, 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 oops. Don't. Oh, shit, Lemaire. Do you know what I have to do? Yeah. Okay, well. Let's see how much room that guy gave me. That much room. Okay. I gotta find the right button to shift. Thank God for the flat-faced European trucks. Oh yeah, it's going to be a lot of work for people. I mean, I was looking, and in ETS2, the only mods I want really. I'll show you what I have in ETS2. I'm pretty sure this is all I'm going to put in my. This is all I'm going to add to my mod game. Okay, so I don't need this trailer. I don't need this real tires. Oh, this gives me Mel. If I want Mel to be sitting in there, but I don't have to have Melissa. So the only thing I want is I would add these 3 trailers to my multiplayer. I had 3 trailers. Thank you very much, Wrathful Haas. Thank you very much for the follow. So 3. The only thing I want is those 3 trailers and these mirrors. Not in 3 trailers. It's just 1 file for JazzyCat. You can join any convoy provided you have the requirements. If you host convoys, you have to be responsible. Turn off the mods. Yeah. Or I mean, you'll get fumatori, or you'll discover that nobody joins your convoys. It's like, why did nobody play with me? Well, because you've got 15 weird mods that nobody wants to install. No, but no. Oh, maybe. You think it only checks for map mods? Possible. Oh, and thank you for the host, Fumatori. That's true. Maybe it doesn't really care. I know it doesn't care about sound mods. It doesn't do sound mods. Oh, that's true. I need the... I need the mirror mod for me, but if you join my convoy, you don't need the mirror mod. Unless you want it in your truck. Yes, that's the point. Or different TomTom voices. They don't have to. Ah, that's true. So truck mods, they'll be my truck. So yeah, it'll only be common things. It's true. This is interesting, eh? What the hell is all this shit? And now here we are joining the main highway somehow. Oh, that's right. Because we have small road option. Oh, Jesus, this guy's gonna let me out. This is a bad idea. This could go badly. Watch what happens when this person, oh, no, they're lucky. In ATS, that would have been a bad idea. You've seen multiplayer clips of people going through barriers. No, I think that happens if you have different maps. Yes, if I'm playing multiplayer and I don't have all the DLCs. Oh, the X's. If I'm playing with you and I have a DLC and then you don't, you'll follow me into a map that you don't have, and I'll just disappear, and the road will end for you. That's true. I'll have to read their release in more detail, because you're right. Some of it makes sense, and I think they do some that are a caution and some that are incompatible. So there's some that no, you have to have this to drive, and there's this, well, it's up to you, but he's going to have a really pretty paint job. So if I've got a pretty paint job mod and you don't have the mod, then I think you just see my truck as generic, for example. Oh shit, where was this gas station that I was going to? Oh shit. Oh, it's up here. I shouldn't have stepped on the gas. Do you think I can make it? Hopefully nobody pops out, because I am not stopping. Hopefully I don't have another thing. Here we go. We have 0 left. Oh shit, look at this gas station. That's crazy. Hopefully I spun the back end around up. Oh shit. Can't gas up. I cannot gas up because I coasted down. Coasted through. So after all that trouble, I'm going to have to do this. That's annoying. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I was a little crooked there. Adios, Fumattiori. Thank you very much. Un saludo de Chileki. Chile, is that Chile? Adios, abuelo. Un saludo desde Chile. Chileca. Thank you for joining and hosting. If you have Utah and someone does, they can't. Yes, that's what I was saying. If you don't have the DLCs, they can't follow you, but they can still play. They just see you disappear, and then later on. Hello. I've been in Utah. That was interesting. I've done that before where I've coasted into the gas station. In that case, I was so worried about not being able to slow down that I coasted past the gas and therefore could not gas up. Technically, I would have had to ask for refueling, paid another €300 or whatever, and wait half an hour for 50 liters to gas to back up 2 meters. There we are. It's a 700-liter tank, but I'm not even sure whether I started off full, so let's keep our eyes on this. So there's interesting, the JazzyCat, I'll show you what I've got. The new JazzyCat gives me even more trailers and cargos. The cargo weight gives you these beams that are 75 tons. It gives you, what else do you have besides beams? Beams, there's a lot of beams all over the damn map. Christos. Let's go here. What do we got here? Transformers, 47 tons. Asphalt millers, 44 tons. A lot of stuff that fits on these big, long trailers. Dozer crawler. Oh, so it's a dozer and a thing in front too. I think it's got the bucket mounted sideways. So you can do a lot of cool things with this longer one. I don't think I can put a bigger engine in this truck though. If I look at the vehicle browser, truck browser, we've got a Scania Streamline. I think the biggest engine I can put is, oh look, 730 horsepower. So today, like I said, today was sort of a holiday in Canada. The National Day to honor the Truth and Reconciliation issue. But not a lot of places were closed. I have an orange shirt on because it was an orange shirt day. One of the stories is about a young girl who was taken ages ago, was taken to a residential school, and she'd gone with a brand new orange shirt that her mother had given her as a present. One of the first things was like, okay, take off that native shit, put on this uniform. So they took away her shirt. Like that was, you know, yes, they beat me and starved me later, but yeah, they took away my freaking shirt. That's a nice little crop over there, whatever the hell that is. I'll have to want to get out my farm sim mode and harvest it. So what do we got? We've got, oh yeah, we've got another way to go. We still got an hour to go. What time is it? Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to go. I might go maybe till I run out of gas again. What's the time? Oh, maybe I'll go till dark. Oh, that's right. We've got a couple of... Had a gas thing. That added 30 minutes. I need to go back and watch more Black Spot. Oh, for those that are interested in European noir mystery, if you look at the site, streaming site Topic, as in, oh, it's the topic.com. It's monthly, but they have a lot of very good international films, a lot of foreign subtitle dubbed detective thrillers, mysteries, good stuff. Maybe I should crank up the brakes a bit more. Oh, we're getting into mountains again, still. There's a train. I have a good... What's my horn like on the answer? Well, that's not bad. Some of them sound like mini minor. Or a clown car or something. I don't have a... maybe I should do a... where am I? Where am I on the map? I am in... Rashida? Romania. Let's do a... let's play with this. Voice navigation. Enable one. Do we have Romania? English, Spain, French, Italian, Polski, Portuguese, Sloven. Ah, Slovenskia, Veronica. Oh. No, we want Veronica. No, we don't want Roger Beep. We don't want that.
Je na čase vyraziť.
Yes. Your mom wants to know my age? I'm old. I am old. I act and look and sometimes feel much younger than my actual age. How does that? Is that good? I'm retired. Been retired for a while. And I just bought some just got a rowing machine because I've been trying to get out there with this Conquer Challenge and walk more, get more exercise, and get fitter. Because I'm not as fit or thin as I was 20 years ago, so we got to work on that. But this rowing machine, I think, is going to help a lot. But I am, get ready now, I am 75 now. Or I should have made it difficult. I am 3/4 of a century. It takes me a while to accelerate with this load, this 51. It's okay, but you know, maybe in the game, if I want to play in this game, maybe I'll get rid of that fourth. Maybe I'll downsize the trailer. I've got an extended 4-axle trailer. That means I can take these 51-ton loads, but if you get a slightly smaller trailer, the game just doesn't give you huge loads. Did you get that? She was saying. What the hell did she say? Let's see what the hell she's saying here.
Dorazili ste do cieľa.
Yeah, let's turn her up a bit more.
Nevadí, nájdem inú trasu.
That louder now?
Prosím, otočte sa do protismeru, keď to bude možné.
Excellent. I just like the voice. Ah, she wants to visit BC and go to Terry Fox. Is he in BC? Ah. Go to Terry Fox's grave. Yeah, we go to Terry Fox, well, a lot of cities do. There's a nice Terry Fox statue downtown. This Conqueror challenge that I'm in, where you map your actual distance done in the real world against Google Routes and get medals and challenges and all sorts of stuff like this. There's a lot of people doing this. They go in there and they talk about their success stories. And it's amazing. Somebody's saying, you know, since I had my foot amputated, I've been wanting to get back into it, so I'm doing these many K a day. Or, you know, somebody, well, you know, I'm 220 pounds overweight, but I'm doing this stuff. And like all these people talking about, I mean, there's also people just saying, I just wanted to get out and I'm young and fit. What the hell? But it certainly isn't an inspiring group. Very supportive. It's really nice. So Terry Fox would have felt quite at home in the group. It's my understanding he was a pretty modest man anyways.
Držte sa vpravo.
Haha. Tell me. Oh, it was just stay right. Sometimes it's things like just keep to the right, and when you keep to the right, you end up being in an exit lane, so it doesn't have to say take the next exit, just keep to the right. Do I take the exit? Are you in the lane? Well, yeah, well then, yes. All should be chatting up here a lot. I should do a Russian one. I really like Russian. I got a friend, Vicky. Victoria Vikachu. Okay, Vicky. Whoa! Brake check, brake check. Okay, Vicky, what are we doing here? I don't know. The guy next to me is definitely being a jerk. Port Coquitlam. Ah. Has your mother been to BC before? Yeah. I think that was get ready to turn right. Take the next exit. Take the next exit. Oh, we've got stuff happening on the highway. I mean, BC is, you know, several thousand kilometers from Ottawa, but still.
Použite výjazd.
Okay. Another gas station? How are we doing? We're good. Oh, okay. My ex-girlfriend was born in Port Alberni, which is west of Nanaimo, sort of in the middle of the island, and it's a port because there's this inlet that comes in from the ocean side, just like one of these skinny Norwegian fjords. So it was a big shipping point for lumber. Logs on the ships and somewhere else. So I went out a few years ago with her when she was still my girlfriend, and visited the island. Visited her, stayed with her sister's brother. He lent me he's a hunter and fisherman and outdoorsy guy. He lent me his big black Suburban to drive around the island. That was damn fine. So we stayed there for a while out in the country, and then drove around the island up to Nanaimo, and then across to Port Alberni and Ucluelet and Tofino. Back again. Damn fine. Yellowknife, yeah. Toronto's nice. Toronto's nice. I lived in Toronto in my younger days for quite a while. And my sister and my brother are there, and my ex-girlfriend was from there. Even though
Pripravte sa odbočiť vľavo.
I'm closer to Montreal than Toronto, but I really like Toronto. I'm comfortable there. I'd love to visit. I'd hate to live there. It's
Odbočte
just
doľava.
it's too big, too expensive. Headlights. Oh yeah, they might give me a ticket, eh? Good point. Good point, Chris. I've got them turned off. I've got the fines turned off. Either way, the bottom just goes whoop. Oh, but it gets dark very quickly. I need two things. I need headlights, and I need more wine. So, how are we gonna stop here and not be a jerk for everybody? We're gonna just stop at the. I'm gonna have to change the time again. I'm gonna have to time travel again. I've still got 15 hours to go.
Choďte rovno.
Three, two, one. I love these countdowns. 3. Kabunk, kabunk, kabunk. 2. Kabunk, kabunk. 1. Oh, okay. I'll stop here. Maybe we'll get a train. I'll just stop. I'll be that guy
Na
that
kruhovom
stops.
objazde použite druhý výjazd.
Yeah. Yeah, you're responsible. Exactly. I'll be right back. Oh, there it is. So you can watch the train. I'll get some more wine. we're gonna have a train come. The truck's there. What's gonna happen? Oh, Cyclone, here's what you've done. So the AI. There we go. Ah. Had enough smarts to actually... actually stop the train. Yeah, smart train. Yes. You wouldn't see a smart train like that in Train Simulator. Yeah, I was wondering what would happen.
Na kruhovom objazde použite tretí výjazd.
I think I want to do Russian because I've heard Russian before, and I like listening to Russian. We're gonna do Russian. And I think, yeah, I think this is Russian here. The thing that's written in Russian. This thing.
Внимание, следите за скоростью.
Yep, that's Russian. Laughing to your idea. It was a cool idea. I like that. Oh, we have to change the time again because it's going to be nighttime. We're definitely going to be late. We got 15 hours to go, 16 hours to go, and it's now Wednesday night. Okay. So what you would do is you would go to a rest space, you go into a resting place, and then you would rest, right? Okay, let's follow your suggestion. Okay, we have to go far enough to have a place to rest. But it's going to get too dark. Like I said. I hate driving at night because it gets scary. The boogeymen come out. Train looks nice though with the lights on. There we go. We get the blind people. Oh, wait a minute. Let me check my... Sorry. Just the lights. Front and roof. There we go. I have a lot of high beams on this. Sorry, I gotta find the find the buttons. There we go. Yeah, they're gonna flash their lights at me. Oh, this is why I look for rest stops during the afternoon and I plan where I go. Yeah, okay. We'll see how dark it gets when I get to that one. Oh, it's not that far away. .22. The roads are pretty empty. I don't have a traffic mod running. CIP has a traffic mod that I've used for years, but I think SCS has modified their traffic now to be more reasonable. Heavier during rush hour and heavier near a city. So I like those arrows saying if you're passing, get over. Radma. We're into Radma. People are not happy with my lights.
Двигайтесь прямо.
The game will tell me if I make it a waypoint. You are correct. It's an hour away. Good point.
Будьте внимательнее на дороге.
But it's going to be almost midnight by the time I get there.
Приготовьтесь к повороту налево. Поверните налево.
There we go. Ah, we're onto a big superhighway now. Not for long, though. I was thinking there'd be... Well, there'd be a place to rest. I can rest there anyways. Yep, there's resting there. There often is at a gas station. It just showed us fuel, but I zoomed in for you. I was assuming it would be. If it wasn't, I would just... Now it's going to be a challenge, because how do I rest there?
Держитесь правее, затем поверните направо. Поверните направо.
There's a couple of shows I'm watching on this topic.com. One, Voorbereidelsen, which is The Killing. And then there's another one, I forget what it's called in Danish, but it's The Bridge. The Bridge is a mystery where they find a body on a bridge. Right in the middle of a bridge between Denmark and Sweden. And they think that it is... Well, I won't tell you, so you can watch it. They think it's the jurisdiction of one, but has to be... They both have to do it, like both countries, and of course there's, two cantankerous detectives who, I don't know, they don't really fall in love at the end. This is not a Walt Disney movie, but they get happier. Oh, speaking of Walt Disney, I'm halfway through watching Black Widow. I mean, it's a typical action thing. I like Scarlett Johansson and also Florence Pugh, who's plays her little blonde sidekick. Both of them have very good chemistry between them. A lot of joking around and stuff.
Двигайтесь прямо.
But it's interesting. They have just solved Scarlett was suing Disney Studios for breach of contract. She was supposed to get the money from a certain chunk of money from theater release before it went streaming, and Disney decided to do both at the same time. Okay, where's the truck parking? Probably around here. Disney decided to release it to streaming and studios at the same time, which really cut into her money. Okay, so press that. Okay, so it's 11:10. Rest. Ah, see, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I didn't want to rest that long. I would have gone till 6. I've lost 2 hours of driving time now. So. I can fuel up, but still. So she sued them, and they were saying, well, yeah, but we paid you $30 million. She's like, that's not the point. The point is, the contract said that you'd give me the money. You simultaneously released it because you wanted to promote your new streaming service, Disney Plus. And you wanted to do that more, and you happened to, unfortunately, made a press release talking about how they made $60 million by releasing it to Disney Plus. So she was like, so in court, that was like, so, or negotiations. So you made big bucks at this. That's money I could have had. So they've settled out of court. But good for her. Screw you, Disney. It's like, well, yeah, but we're Disney Studios. Yeah, I'm Scarlett Johansson, okay?
На кольце второй свет.
Ooh, there we go. Slightly steered. I think I was going too fast. That can happen. That can happen. So,
На кольце первый съезд.
I'm going to get there Thursday night. And the game wanted me
Сейчас
there
съедьте.
Wednesday supper time, I think. You can get inside here if you'd like. Along with Mel. So I have to, at some point I have to disconnect this wheel and connect my new wheel. And also upgrade to 1.42. A problem I have is force feedback's not working. I'm thinking what I'll do tomorrow is I'll connect the new wheel first with the existing software 1.41 and see if force feedback works. If so, good. If not, I will then download the new
Держитесь правее.
1.42
Затем съезд справа.
with force feedback tweaking.
Съезд справа.
I'll see if that fixes it. And if not, I'd be like, oh well, who cares? So what's the time? Oh, it's 11 o'clock. You know, I think I'm going to, I'm going to go through here. There we go. We're going to park up here. We're going to make an attempt to park.
Приготовьтесь к повороту направо.
Really? What the hell got damaged? Jesus, what the hell's getting damaged here? Oh, we were catching on that little light there. That thing sticking up. That little...
Поверните направо.
Jesus. Okay. So we're going to pull in here. And we're going to do this. We're going to stop like this. And we're going to park. And we're going to possibly be that guy who... Yeah, the guy who parks like an idiot. Okay, so there's me parked, and there's the back end. Oh, I fit, actually. Okay. So, thank you for viewing, cheering, chatting, my friends. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'm going to listen to the news, do some other stuff, so... Take care, stay safe, stay happy, stay away from each other, and... ta-ta for now. Thank you. Thank you. Glad you liked it. Follow me, support me, tweet me, whatever people do now.